बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम. My name is Arslanullah Khan. My qualification is MBA HRM and MA Islamic Culture. Nowadays I am serving as a Islamic lecturer at Government Sachal Sarmast Arts and Commerce College, Hyderabad, Pakistan. I am being honored to present my presentation at the 4th International Thought and Civilization Emerging Issues and New Trends by University of Management and Technology, Lahore. My title is Morality and Values in Muslim Societies. Islamic ethics is based on the belief in the oneness of Allah, which serves as the ultimate source of morality and guides ethical conduct. Muslims understand that their actions should align with the teachings of Allah as revealed in the Quran and exemplified by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Islamic ethics encompass specific guidelines for various spheres of life, including family, business, governance, and social interactions. Kindness in Islam means giving charity, which involves helping those in need from the provisions and sustenance bestowed by Allah to the rich. This means that we are responsible for the money Allah the Almighty bestowed upon us and will be asked about how we earned and spent it on the Day of Judgment. The word Islam is derived from the Arabic root salam, which has a wide range of meanings, in particular peace and reconciliation among humanity and submission to the one God. According to Cambridge Dictionary, the word moral means akhlaqiyat, that defines what behavior is good and what is bad. In the Holy Quran, Allah Almighty says, "And indeed you are of a great moral character." The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "I have been sent to perfect moral character." Islamic ethics leads towards ikhlas, that means sincerity, adl, that means justice, qasad, that means moderation, silai rahmi, that means keeping the ties of kinship, ata, that means generosity, afw, that means forgiveness, fikr, that means thinking and reflection, zikr, that means remembrance of Allah, ibrat, that means learning and taking lessons, and taqwa, that means piety or fear of God. What we own today is to dawah to the Muslims and non-Muslims, but what we have forgotten is to follow those ethics and moral values that we are passionate to see in others by our dawah. This is the biggest reason that our dawah has no impact on others. On the other hand, when people watch that the life of a person who is doing dawah is totally astray from his dawah, they start to avoid not only that particular person but unfortunately Islamic teachings too. The strongest reason that people are moving towards atheism is the double standard of some so-called religious oriented people. Even in South Asia, where the religion has a strong base, the Muslim youth have a negative attitude towards those clerics who have a double standard life. When they see a cleric criticizing lavishness in the wedding ceremony, and at the time of his own son's wedding he is serving more than 10 dishes and thousands of guests in a lavish banquet, we cannot imagine the negative impact of it on our society. One issue is that in South Asia, the only person who has a beard on the face and an Islamic cap on head is considered to be Islamic. Even some people assume him to be alim-e-deen. On the other hand, a person who is clean shaved and wearing pant and shirt is assumed to be secular, and sometimes he is considered as anti-Islamic too in our conservative society. The people who are studying in madrasa never consider MA Islamic Studies students of universities as practical Muslims. The students of madaris are being welcomed in the universities, but madrasas doors are always closed for the Islamic students of the universities. This is quite unfortunate. In this way, each school of thought has its own concept of moral and ethical values. What we see in our society is that the deeds related to worship, such as namaz, roza, zakat, hajj, that are called hukuk Allah, are considered more and moral and ethical values. But the concerns that relate to the humans, that are called hukukul ibad, such as soft speaking, good manners, to avoid backbiting, to restrain from sarcasm, to restrain from giving agony to the neighbors by any means, to not spread hate, violence, and extremism, to control anger, not using abusive language, not quarrel with others, etc., are never considered here as moral or ethical values. What we need today? What we need today is, according to me, 3 T's. Number 1, tarbiyah, training. Number 2, tazkiyah, cleansing. Number 3, taqwa, piety or fear of God. The word taqwa is derived from the verb waqiya, which literally means to preserve, protect, safeguard or shield, etc. The Arabic word taqwa means forbearance, fear, piety and abstinence. What we need today is taqwa, which is the spiritual certificate given by Allah to the person who follows a high standard of moral and ethical values in the society. What is the objective of Roza in the Ramzan? That is taqwa. What is the purpose behind Qurbani? That is taqwa. What is the goal of Hajj? That is taqwa. So what Allah wants from us is to become muttaqi, a person who has taqwa. The taqwa is the term that includes not only huququllah but also huququl ibad. So it is a dire need that we train our youth to get taqwa so that we may create a Muslim society based on Muhammadan ethics and values. Thanks a lot. Wa akhiru dawana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.